It's a little bit insane to think I've survived 16 days just lingering around this cabin, but I'm pretty happy of where we are right now. We did also go off into the eastern area a little bit, but barely anywhere. We looted like 4 homes in total, so a lot of what you see here right now with Grug is what we have earned through blood, sweat, and tears, and I think we ought to move, restart from fresh, and finally forge out our own path. We're not gonna rely on pre-built modern houses anymore. We're going into the wilds to hopefully live out of the fruit of the land with the Grand Ohio River. Anyways, everyone, welcome back to Project Zomboid, the Ironman challenge. Previously, we power-leveled masonry and collected hundreds of stones, we sewed up some clothing, and we've packed our bags ready to leave, packing some rations on the way in the form of dead squirrels. Matter of fact, let's eat one of those right now. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. Hopefully we won't run into any massive hordes of zombies outside, but truly you can never be too sure about it. Is it almost nighttime? No, it's 6:50 a.m. We're fine. I'm gonna unequip my watch, and I guess we'll just go this way. That's really my plan. I don't know where we kind of are. Hopefully we're not near, like, Irvington, which would definitely complicate things. You know, we'll just go until we see some kind of cool structure, right? All roads lead somewhere, even if that road is a barren forest path. I'll let you know if I find anything cool on the way with foraging, but I'm not gonna stop you at every single little item we find, like poisonous mushrooms. We're gonna ignore a lot of this. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, come on, Grug. Are you serious? Well, that's another... that's another bandage. I'm glad I brought the rags with me. Yeah, you'll be fine, buddy. Oh, look at that. We have only been traveling for a couple of hours and we've come across a railroad track. I would think that this would give me a better idea of where I am on the map, but I am still at a complete loss. We are going through some farm field, which is cool. I don't see any zombies, and we have been passively building up our XP, just going along, doing our thing. Where the hell are we on the map now, and how far have we traveled? Okay, we got a pretty big distance. We are currently on the... Oh, right here. Okay, we do have something. The Northwestern Railroad, Muldraugh, Brandenburg. So if we were to follow this railroad down, we would reach Brandenburg or Muldraugh. I say we don't head over to Muldraugh, and instead we take a tour right down Raccoon Road. Surely with Spiffo being the game mascot, it's gotta be blessed for me, right? Plus it'll make my, travels a little bit easier. Or more difficult depending on the zombie population. I don't see any so far though, so I think we're in pretty good hands. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself. Oh, yeah, this is a lot better. I won't scratch my neck on tree branches around this way. Also, was that a whole tree? Hello? Oh, more limes. Yeah, we'll eat those. Back to walking. Oh, hello there. I see a nice little mailbox. It's pretty early on in the day, but if we could maybe get some more supplies and maybe some leather strips, I would be absolutely down to check out this spot. We don't have a proper weapon, so we'll just have to, play it by ear. Hello? Where is the house? Dang, this is a really long driveway, everyone. Surely we'll be coming up on it soon, right? Nope, don't see it. I'll continue walking. Why is this driveway so damn long? We've been walking for like years. Okay, surely, as soon as we go over this corner, we'll see a big old farmhouse soon, right? Nope, just more roads. Finally, we have structures. The farmhouse looks to be down there. I also do see some dead chickens. That's pretty awesome. Is there anything useful here, or did I do this for nothing? Well, we got zombies. That's awesome. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have nothing. Blower fan. There are zombies in the way, and I really don't want to say hi to them, especially with the condition we're in. The more I exhaust myself, the worse it's going to be, so if there's nothing that really stands out to me, we're just going to leave. There is the dead pig down there. Or is that a sheep? Okay, that's a sheep. Honestly, I just want to base somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna move on. It's not worth it in my opinion. Maybe if it was a little bit closer to nighttime, but it's not, so yeah, we'll just keep her moving. It was a cool little spot, though, and I'll be able to check it out later once I'm a bit more equipped for combat. Wait, that's such a funny name for a road, Poverty Lane. We're back on Riverwalk. So if Moldraw's like over here, maybe West Point will be somewhere up this way. If not, it's going to be Riverside, and maybe it is Riverside because of the name of the road. I'm not too familiar with them right now, but aside from that, I'm just going up this way. Oh, right here, water! Oh, hell yeah! Okay, that was a lot quicker than I was actually expecting. The only thing I would really want right now, on top of being next to the river, is potentially a clay deposit. I'm not too sure where we're gonna find them, but having one of those would give me a renewable resource. I'm pretty sure they just look slightly darker than your average grass tile, so we're gonna walk down this a bit and see if I can find it. This is a Grand Ohio River, right? Not some kind of big pond. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Okay, we have a small little spot for nails down there then. We'll just give this a small little peek over. That kind of looks a little bit suspicious. What is that? Blends, natural. Oh, yeah, that's clay. Okay, awesome. We do have a small little clay deposit here then. Is there any others? That's the only one that I found so far. And I really don't know how rare these are. So let's check the map really quick. Yeah, still no idea where I am. We're gonna go just head down a little bit more. And if I don't find any more, this is gonna be where we set up camp. Oh yeah, there's actually a lot of clay deposits here, by the way. Yeah, no, we're cooking. This is it. This is the promised land. I didn't see any of these before, so having this resource and fish be on hand is so reassuring. I can't wait to actually go fishing too. Alright, I think we may have found the promised land, everyone. I mean, to be fair, we could explore a little bit more, but I'm not really sure what I'm looking out for. But this spot right here has clay deposits nearby. A pretty big clay deposit at that. It's decently clear. Oh, it's also got a lot of shrubs as well, which is going to be great for branches. I am going to peek a little bit down here because I do see Riverwalk going down, and I do want to see if I'm close to any, like, small settlements. And if that's the case, we have a source of nails. I am going to stop doing the walk too, though, just so we don't get attacked going through the woods here. I don't know what's down here, but if there's a road, there's a good chance there's undead. Oh, we have more river. Wait, where the hell are we? I am absolutely drawing blanks of where I'm at. It's funny because I did pretty good with Zomboid GeoGuessr before, but this one, I don't think I've ever been here in my life playing Zomboid. Where are we, and where does this river go? I mean, we have another river down there? Okay, let's give this a little bit of a check, and then we'll work from there. I don't see any clay deposits around here, but if they are interconnected, that would be a pretty cool little spot. Oh, we do have clay deposits right on the other side there. I don't see any on this side, though. Maybe it'll be past the trees? Yes, we do have a small clay deposit right here. We don't have that many rocks, but I haven't really explored around much. We do have quite a bit of rocks on the other end there. Huh. I'm debating if we just want to set up here because, you know, being next to the Grand Ohio River is cool and all, but I kind of like the vibes of this place, you know? Oh, look at that! It's called Otter Pond. Yeah, wait a minute. If this is another pond, we could build in the middle here and kind of have like a natural barrier against the undead. This could be a really cool spot, actually. We will need to clear out quite a bit of trees, but that's not the worst. You know, more trees, the merrier. Oh, this is absolutely it, everyone. I could easily build a wall along this way to block things off. We have clay deposits around the area, and if there's any animals in the area, they will get funneled in by the water, which means we will have a greater chance of coming across animals. I'm gonna go check over on this side, and if there's no other really open spots, I think we could probably settle down, everyone. Ain't that exciting? Ain't that exciting? This spot will do. Let's go ahead, remove some of these bushes in the area, which will give me tree branches. Awesome. We cleared out some grass. This small little square here will be our first camp. Now let's see if I can chop down some trees. I am a little bit worried about the durability of my stone axe, so we're going to be going for the smaller trees like over here before we go for the big ones that could potentially break it. Let's see how many trees we can get chopped. 1. Oh, damn, this stone axe is good, actually. Oh, that is such a quality improvement. Okay, we'll be able to clear this out real easy peasy. Let's see what else we can do here. Let's get this tree out of the way. And this small group here. Now that we got that done, we should have more than enough logs for a lean-to, as we need 4 logs, 4 stones, 5 long sticks, which will come from saplings, and 20 tree branches. I'll just start piling them up, and we'll see what else we need from there. Okay, bad news everyone. I don't really know how to get long sticks aside from carving them out from large branches, so we may be kind of stuck in that regard. I am going to drop off everything. We should have everything else kind of settled though. Yeah, we can just about get everything else. Where would I get saplings? Maybe if I chop down the larger trees we could maybe get that. I will collect the stones though, just so we can make a campfire. You know what? I'm getting way too ahead of myself right now, everyone. What we need right now, more than anything, is a surface to actually craft things on. So let's go ahead and build out the table we need. I don't want to use up the rags, so let's craft up twine too. We brought the dogbane, thankfully, so we can get that established right now. Twine. Ah, we need a surface for that. This may be an issue. Oh god, 8 rags is really rough, man. There's gotta be another way we can do this. Is there a surface around here I could use? Maybe like a stump? Or better yet, can I use the big stones over there? Yes, I can. Thank everything. That's another step out of the way. It is getting a little bit dark. We need to hurry up and set this up. What else am I gonna need? Actually, we don't need anything else for the hammer. Let's get that up right now then. Did my guy seriously use the rags? Oh, Grug, I made the twine for that reason. I should have looked a little bit more. That's rough, but we still have 2 pieces of, rags for bandages. I definitely can't do that anymore. But now that we have the surface down, we should be able to make a hammer. Bada boom. That's going to get me a little bit further in life, and I might be able to just nap things now. Yes, we can nap a mall head. Do I need that right now? Not in particular, so we will hold off on that. However, the large stone axe heads are going to be nice. With that, I think we ought to do some... How am I going to get saplings? Maybe a big tree. Let's try it. Oh, sorry, I'm too exhausted right now. I forgot about that. Is there anything I can craft up that I might be able to sleep on? No, I don't think so. Well, Grug, I hope you're alright sleeping on the ground tonight. It's going to be a long one. It's been such a cold night, everyone. We did survive taking our nice little dirt nap. We have a little bit of neck pain alongside all of our dirty bandages, but we are toughing it. Now that we have woken up, let's go ahead and set up the small log seat. Awesome. That's going to help me recover, especially if we're going to be sleepy all the time. We could get a fire pit in the future. That would be awesome. Oh, yeah, no, we can get so much. We can make cairns, stone walls. Okay, with that, what do we need right now? I think we need a forage, but I am going to see if I can chop down this tree to maybe get a sapling. Yes, we did get saplings out of that. Okay, we just need to chop down the big trees. With that, the red one can go next. Boom. That's another large branch and sapling. Both of those are going to be perfect for me. Oh, man. You want to know another thing I kind of forgot about? Thirst. We don't have any way of drinking clean water now that we don't have access to a well. We may be able to forage for a fruit or something, so let's do that really quick. Maybe... the world has some grapefruit in store for me. Oh, please, just a little bit of grapefruit. That's all I ask for. Yes, lemon. That will keep us going for a bit. We'll just have to not drink the water if we could help it. Okay, we're just at high exertion. That's gonna allow me to chop down another tree. Or not. Let's sit back down, eating another lemon. Everyone, I think that may be enough saplings to finally build a lean-to. We just found it foraging, looking for, fruits to eat to keep our thirst up. It's definitely gonna be a big improvement over to what we have right now. I'm also debating dropping some of these branches around the area so we can get some basic storage going as well. I was thinking I could drop a big bookshelf right there and leave, the seeds and stuff right there to make it a little bit more organized, I guess. That's a damn good idea, actually. Let me eat this pear, and we'll go do just that. There we are. Now I'll be able to drop off a lot of this junk. Okie dokie, where am I going to drop the shelter? I kind of don't want it around this little camp that I've made, because I can almost imagine just dropping a small little, stone wall around this spot. So I think instead, we'll go head down, over here, setting it up near the riverside. Yeah, that looks good to me. Drop it down. Boom! Hell yes! We can also use it for storage. That is awesome. Now I'm gonna build a little campfire right on the other side here, and this is gonna be my little camp while I, work on the small shack that we're gonna be building in the future. We don't have anything to cook right now, but I will eat some food, and we should be able to sleep in here, even if it's poor condition. That's so nice. Let me go chop down some of the trees around here, and we can start gathering some of the logs up. Oh, sorry, we're too exhausted to do that. Instead of that, then, let's go ahead and look for fruits for the rest of the day. Delicious grapes. That should take care of my thirst for now. Let's see if I can get a little bit more before I sleep for the night, though. Come on, where's the good stuff at? I will continue taking the large stones, though, because that is going to be nice for just napping into tool heads. Yes, peaches, that's what I'm talking about. That should be more than enough to deal with all of my thirst. I will drop off the bugs inside the... let's drop it off inside the lean-to shelter. Same thing with the seeds. When it rains, it doesn't pour. I was really expecting it to be a lot worse weather-wise. But yeah, we woke up, we got a full night's rest. I mean, as good as you can get on a little, raised wooden platform. And I have to say, I'm feeling good, right? We can chop down some of these trees over here. Just getting that out of the way. And now that we do have this baseline down, we'll be able to move on and up to hopefully get back to where I was before, setting up some basic trap lines, doing some foraging, then grabbing nails, and finally, and only finally, can we move on to pottery, which should hopefully get the ball rolling. I will say, I am kind of looking forward to building this out, because my plan is building something much larger in the center, but this is going to be my home away from home for a long time. We are pretty thirsty, but thankfully, I did find some lemongrass. That doesn't sound very caveman. Anyways, I'll be able to drink the water here. Come on, buddy. There we are, and now that I've drunken it, we can go ahead and eat a lemongrass to offset any sickness that we would have gotten. Boom, we settle it just like that. But yeah, this is a pretty good start, I would say. Sure, we're in a lot of pain chopping down trees, but there actually is no but. That just kind of sucks. I think next time, what we're going to be doing is getting a lot more stones, kind of just managing this place a little bit more. I would also really like to get our carpentry level up, so maybe I'll be able to craft up some, some extra things to get that moving. Then after, we can go check out the farmhouse we ignored before. But that will wait for another day. We have done more than enough today, in my honest opinion. We've moved over, and now we have a place that we can call home. The only thing I want to do right now before I, solidify it is actually set up a campfire and see how comfy it gets. Oh, there it is. That's what we're looking for, everyone. We can sit down and just enjoy our nice impromptu shelter. Grug, I'm pretty damn proud of you for what you've done so far. The sky is truly the limit, and we'll get to blacksmithing one day. For now, we can rest up and look forward to the future. Anyways, if you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.